Bilal Islam, the PM for Windows Azure Store, came in today, and he was helping us kind of understand where the Windows Azure Store is and how we'll be able to get integrated into the store.
We just launched Windows Azure Store on the 30th of October, I think, for the Build conference. And it's sort of the first step in sort of a pretty bold strategy to bring people like you onto the platform. The two overarching goals are bring fantastic services, so we're really looking for the best in breed services to our developers, and then help you make money, help us make money. Eventually the store is going to sell everywhere Azure is sold. Right now, as of today, the store is US only. By the end of the week, it's going to be in 39 different countries.
It's the first version of the store, and there's little things you need to know, and he's able to just walk us through all that stuff. And from the outside, I certainly wouldn't be at the top of the list for getting his time to get all that stuff hooked up.
The best part about building in the cloud is that startups don't need to worry about their infrastructure. They get to leverage the hard work, in this case of the Windows Azure team, and use services only as they're needed.
As we bring more clients on and we host more documents in the cloud and more images of cool properties and investments, it allows us to build as we want to build, as opposed to having to take a step back.
From a business point of view, travel is a globally distributed product. It's also a globally consumed product. So for us to be in a hosted situation puts all of our eggs in one basket, whereas with Azure, those eggs are distributed across the web in the cloud.
Startups get to spend all their time building their own startup.
Being able to build on a cloud platform with high-level platform services, what's often called PaaS services, being able to very rapidly prototype and experiment ideas to see what works and to fast fail is critical.
Bob Kelly, a VP from Microsoft, came in, and you never know what these visits are going to be like, whether somebody's going to sit back and offer some casual feedback, or more like Bob, just jump in and start tearing startups up.
I think it would help if you grounded it in technology and had some more technology examples of what it is that you've done. Love your example, but too long. Don't look down. Make the thing that you're doing relevant to the pain that you've personally experienced. As the listener, I'm not believing you enough. What I'm not sure is why I should care.
Well, it's not harsh feedback, it's just real feedback.
He allowed us to take a step back and remember that a core piece of our product is technology.
It's great to be able to pitch live in front of people like that, and they can give you feedback on the content of the pitch, not just how interesting your business is.
Startups are just a ball. It's an awful lot of fun to see how they think about a problem, how they hone in on something that's either a personal pain or what they see in a market. It was both wow, there's a lot of surprise, but also, yeah, there's a lot of things you can do with the platform.
I was very excited to get a unique and different perspective from somebody who's heard a lot of pitches himself.
Meeting with Bill was great. He's directly in our target market. He's an angel investor, and he also understands technology.
I think that you have an opportunity there to go after these types of the types of individuals who are already in this angel investment construct, but you could appeal to them by saying, diversify yourself.
He gave some great ideas on how to market to, angel investors who may or may not have invested in real estate historically, and gave some great feedback on how to represent the deals on the website.
Is there anything that we can do to help out, make Azure better on any dimension? Is there better content we can provide on, tricks around tables?
Having the head of Azure ask us how we could do his job better is pretty exciting. It's things like that can only happen inside this program.
We've been able to migrate our whole business from a dedicated platform onto Azure in a time frame that we would never have thought possible before. So when we break things either on our side or on the Azure side, there are people we can literally go to and that we're getting answers back really quickly.
Certainly having product team experts from Azure, from SQL, in the Accelerator is a huge help to the startups. But the flip side is also true. Having the startups report back challenges that they're experiencing straight to the product teams is one of the things that Scott Guthrie is actually most interested in about this program.
Having a place like the Microsoft Accelerator where they can learn from each other and learn from people to come in and mentor them is really what any sort of incubator should have happening. Not just that they have some place to write code, but that they're all helping one another go through it together.
We're 30 days from demo day, and that's awesome. We're super confident. We're excited for kind of version 2 of our product. We're building a great team around us, and we feel really good about the pitch.
I'd like to clone myself 3 times and get more done, but that's part of the accelerator, do more faster.
There's still so much work to be done. And then you throw in the holidays right in the middle there. That will make times a little bit more exciting. But I think by and large, the teams are mostly excited. They're getting stuff done and making enormous progress.